Mama se kungi betengo we kumoyi ingumada takana. Okyo sokinu kibangase. Manuele ngando mushisamye. Manuele.
Yeah. So recently I saw this question posed from a beginner, and he was very curious to know, what are some beginner, I guess, what are some beginner things that they should master in order to help them get through a whole song. He said that, it felt like dancing, right now felt like climbing a hill. So his question, was really, how to prevent a boring dance. And this is something that I'm positive every beginner faces. I know I have faced it myself. So this is a great question. I would love to hear what you all think about this. But some thoughts that came to mind are these are just random thoughts. Um, maybe work on your shines. That is something that you can throw in to just kind of mix things up. That's a great way to just, instead of doing the basic or crossbody leads, to the end of time, great way to just mix things up. And when I say shines, I don't mean doing shines. Doing shines doesn't mean ignoring your partner, not at all. When you're doing a shine, you can still, maintain eye contact with your partner. You can still have fun with them. You can respond to their moves, kind of imitate what they're doing. Doing shines is not necessarily, superstar mode. You know what I'm saying? You still can have fun with your partner, man. It's still a group dance, a social dance, man. And to be honest, man, that beginner stage is a part of the process, man. The best way to prevent boring dances is to dance more, to practice more, take more classes, take more privates. That's the best way, man. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get, the more it becomes just muscle memory, man. If you need to do a couple basics just to maybe think about what you're gonna do next, that's perfectly fine, man. I know it can feel like when social dancing that all eyes are on you, man, but I guarantee you, man, it's on your head. In social dancing, I admit I watch people, but judging is something I tried very, very hard not to do. And in fact, the only time I will judge is if I feel like the lead is being abusive. If they're not taking care of their follow, if they're just going through the maneuvers, man. If you can practice being present and in the moment, I guarantee you won't have any boring dances, man. If you're just present in the moment, man, having fun with your partner, man, that's always going to be fun. As a lead, man, I think, a way to prevent boring dances in that beginner stage is kind of experimenting. And what easily comes to mind is with turns. So let's say you do a right turn, you can do a right turn with your right hand, and then you can follow that up with the right turn with your left hand. And then you can follow that up with the right turn with both hands. And then maybe, you can hold one hand down, do a right turn, inside turn into maybe like a hammer, like an outside turn into a hammerlock. I don't want to get too delved, but just practice doing moves with different hands, man. Just playing with it, man. Those three things right there, man. One, that right hand, left hand, both hands, those are the same thing, just led differently, man. And you can do that to, everything, man. So just practice, man. I think a big thing with, dancing, man, is just to understand that there truly isn't like an end game. I feel like I know this, man. I know this for facts. There's never a point where you're like, okay, I know everything. Okay, I can finally say, I'm the best dancer I'll ever be. This is an ongoing journey, man. This is something that will take you to the end of time, to practice, to improve upon, man. I want you to keep in mind, man, that each dance is different. Each partner you have is different. And so each experience is going to be different. There are going to be times where you're going to have that amazing partner, who you can just dance with 2, 3 songs back to back. And then there are going to be times where, you're going to somewhat clash with your partner's dance style. There are going to be times where, the dance floor is packed and thus it's awkward to maneuver and do the things you want to do, man. There are going to be times where the music just is not to your liking. So just keep that in mind, man, that, it is, the dance floor is an ever changing environment. And that's just something you have to keep in mind, man. It's something that it's going to be ebbing and flowing. And to sum all this up, man, in the best way possible, practice. Continue practicing, continue dancing, continue taking classes, travel to different places, man. Continue in the scene, continue doing this, and I promise you will see the improvements. I would love to hear everyone's opinion, speak on this, man. How do people prevent boring dances, man? How does you get through that beginner stage? I would love to hear one, so please let me know. Thank you so much.